there, we're gonna add some coffee content because we're getting ready for our coffee candle credit chat. So I like to make my own creamers, y'all. I love half and half. Now, I thought I grabbed the fat-free half and half from Aldi, but I did not. So we're gonna rock with it and then just watch our measurements when we fill our coffee cup. Now, these mason jar pours from Amazon, I'm gonna go ahead and link them. I poured some in there just to measure out. Now, you can go dairy-free, right, on your milk of choice. Even your sweetened condensed milk, they have the coconut milk option. I went with the Lacerna, which is like a dulce de leche caramel flavor. I'm going to mix some cinnamon, some cookie butter, some butter, and vanilla. So I'm going for like a cookie butter, cinnamon, almost like a speculoos cookie vibe. And I'm gonna whip it up and do it like that. Now, in my opinion, y'all, when I've tried to do my creamers out of almond milk altogether, I really don't like it. I feel like you gotta be careful because if you do the almond milk, it tends to separate on you and curdle as well, even if you let it get cool. Now, I have done half and half mix with almond milk, which I'll do that to fill this container. So normally, this whole jar, you can do 1 whole can of sweetened condensed milk. However, I'm only going to do half, and I'm going to show y'all how I store my sweetened condensed milk because I like it for teas and just a K-cup of coffee as well. So let's get these cracking and open, and I'll show y'all what I came up with. Once I open my sweetened condensed milk, these small mason jars are going to be clutch. You still can get sweetened condensed milk for like $1.49. If you buy the sweetened condensed milk that's resealable, y'all, I just don't see the need to spend $4 because you can twist the cap back on. You can fill this and leave it at room temp over here with your coffee goodies, or you can put it in the fridge. But of course, in the fridge, it's going to stiffen up, and that's okay because by the time I put 1 spoonful down in my hot coffee, it melts and dissolves just like honey would do. So now when you got your half and half on, I do it on medium because you just want to bring it to a simmer. You don't want to boil. And your extracts you're going to add after the fact while it's warm. It'll burn off the alcohol in the vanilla if it's up too high, which I do want it to burn off some, but I do want my vanilla flavor. So that's why I only get myself to a simmer. It should be warm where you can stick your hand in there. I've been doing this for a while, so I can pretty much eyeball my temperature. Y'all, Craft Logic on IG, like, she inspired me to start doing these. As a coffee lover, I always read on palm oils and all that, you know, but not to freak nobody out, like to be a big health nut like that. Everything is cool if it's in moderation, but I drank so much coffee and iced coffee that I literally saw what she was saying when you see the oil float to the top. So this would prompt me to make my own. If y'all not following her, y'all should, because she shows you how to make your own pancake mix, your own Lipton onion soup mix, and I got a hella bomb video coming for y'all on how I make my own chicken bouillon powder. So just stick with me, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, 3 years post-op weight loss surgery, I have people ask me all the time, how do you keep the weight off? Even the 15 pounds that I gained, I'm okay with it. But I'm 3 years holding steady at that same weight. You gotta cut back in the small places, hidden calories, like your coffees and those creamers. Now, Lorian Bacon Emulsions. I love these from Michael's. You're gonna find them $3.99. Y'all, pound cakes, cookies. Y'all know I bake. I load up on these. They're gonna cost you a little more on Amazon. I'm not a Hobby Lobby fan, but if you do, they carry them as well. Your extracts are going to be everything. Trust me. I think extracts is so underrated that you can use them in almost everything to get flavor, y'all. And remember, sweetened condensed milk is just cooked down milk and sugar. It's going to have less sugar than you adding sugar to your coffee and those creamers. Now, I only did half a can, but you can do a whole can if you want it extra sweet. I only do half a can of sweetened condensed milk because I don't mind popping a little bit of stevia in there. Or if I want a little extra razzle, I can always grab something from back here. But y'all get my judge of what I'm doing. See that steam coming off? That's what I want. I already pulled it off. I had it on medium. So this is going to come down to temp. as we add the rest of the ingredients. So I have a tablespoon of cinnamon broke down, incorporated in here. Again, I'm going to have the measurements in the description box. Also break down 15 calories per serving. MyFitnessPal is one of the best free apps you all are going to find. I encourage you to follow me over there, Sneikothediva, where I can plug in my recipes and it breaks down the macros for you. Now, I don't pour my handheld whisk yet, but I went in with this. It is what it is. Mama know how to make it happen. So let's add the rest of our ingredients. It smells so good and tastes even better. It's like I said, it's like speculoos cookie, golden graham meat cinnamon toast crunch, something up in that vibe. A honey graham cracker, cinnamon graham cracker, something up in that vibe. Now, I wanted to show y'all this because if you choose to go the almond milk route, remember there's no fat here, so you're going to have to go heavy-handed on the extracts. Now, my vanilla, that Mexican vanilla, I get it from the Mexican store by my house. I love it. I love it. Imitation clear vanilla has its benefits if you're making lighter or like a white cake and you want to keep that vibrancy. But other than that, I tend to go a little more heavy on the vanilla or the vanilla powder. Now, almond milk has no fat. So again, go heavy on the extracts. They don't add no calories. It's going to be what it's going to be. So 2 tablespoons, 2 heaping tablespoons of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of cookie butter, 1 teaspoon of the butter extract. Again, everything is going to be in the caption. And this is why I always measure out my half and half before I put it in the pot. You all, I always measure to here, 700 milliliters. Reason being, because by the time you add your sweetened condensed milk, it adds volume. If I was to add the whole can of sweetened condensed milk, I would have to drop it down to about 600 because it's going to add volume. And that's okay if you have extra. Just keep them little mason jars by your side and stick it in the fridge, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I had to learn that by getting my measurements right. So on several occasions, I had lots left over. That's okay because, like I say, I'm an iced coffee, regular coffee drinker. And yeah, you're going to let this cool completely before you cap it because you don't want it to curdle. And I'm going to see y'all with my coffee in the morning. This is my tried and true base recipe. Again, this is my base recipe made with half and half. Make yours with the milk of choice. Like I said, when I go forward making these videos, it's going to be the same base. We're just changing flavors. Therefore, the videos are going to go much faster, okay? Again, any milk of choice, dairy-free. Go with the coconut milk, sweetened condensed milk for your dairy-free options. Use your Jordan Skinny syrups as flavoring as well, you all, okay? So I want y'all to see what the outcome of this came out like because that cinnamon sticky bun K-cup times that cinnamon graham cracker type flavor that I made, y'all, it was spot on. And also with your K-cups, read the back. Sometimes people do 10 ounces, 8 ounces, but you need to read it back and see if you're supposed to give yourself a 6-ounce brew. Most of the flavor ones are going to be 6 ounce, and there's some Starbucks and store-bought brand that said 8 ounce. Never go over that because you want your concentrated coffee flavor. Shake it on up because cinnamon settled. And this is what it's looking like, y'all. It was so good, okay? So this is going to last me about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and then we'll be back to make another flavor. And I want y'all to make some with me. See y'all on the next video. Bye. Coffee is life, honey. Don't let nobody tell y'all nothing different. And I only made a 6 ounce because I want to enjoy an 8 ounce iced coffee while the Dallas Cowboy game is on. Too much coffee. Well, sometimes it hurt, but I do what I do. Bye.